Hi there and welcome to another clip from Pilates Leeds, and today I'm going to talk about lower back flexion and the muscles that you use to kind of make that happen, which is the lower fibres of your six-pack muscle, which are these ones here, sort of between your tummy button and your pubic bone, so a navel. You could think of it as your navel. So I'm going to lie down for this, so hopefully you can still see me, and I'm sure you can still hear me as well. So one of the things that's confusing about lumbar flexion is you can't see it very well. Because when I flex my lower back, I'm going to curve it into the mat, so my pubic bone is going to reach up. So I'm just going to move around a little bit so you can see me. You might not be able to see my lower back curve, but you can probably see my pubic bone rise. So that is lumbar flexion, and the muscle that's taking place is that one there. But in this context, it's really gentle and there's hardly any sensation. There's not a lot going on. The exercise I wanted to show you is the one that I use if I really want to get people to really strengthen and work in flexion and to work the muscles. So the first thing you do is to tilt the pelvis, curve your lower back, and so your navel to spine muscle is gently working, but nothing much. Now you're going to sustain the curve into the mat as you slide one leg away from you. And you can, now that the leg is acting as a resistance tool, it's loading these muscles. The temptation is to lose the muscle, but therein lies the work. So that is an exercise in its own right. You can make it harder by lifting and lowering the leg. If you want to work harder still, you're sustaining the curve, you're sustaining navel to spine, two legs. And here the temptation is to arch the spine, but you're not going to. You're going to sustain lumbar flexion, you're going to sustain that work through the abdominal muscles. And then the next thing you want to try is alternate leg lifts. Now, be aware that you're lengthening through the back of your legs. So you're not lifting from the top, you're lengthening from underneath to send your legs up, and you're sustaining the muscle and sustaining the curve. You can have a feel underneath of your own body to check that you've kept that curve. Now, if I'm honest, guys, I can't do the final level of this exercise, which is a double leg lift. So I'll just tell you that. But for most people, it's a bit much. But if you are strong enough, then go for it. Double leg lift and sustaining this curve. So those are great ways to feel and develop the lumbar or the lower fibres of rectus and to think about lumbar flexion. And that's it.